Atlantic Broadband Cable, in cooperation with the South Union Township Supervisors, presents the South Union Township Sports Network. This evening, via tape delay from the Beaner Field here in Hutchinson, it's HARC Youth Baseball time in the Major League Division as the R.W. Clark Nightmares take on the HARC Angels. Hi, everybody. I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupain, and welcome you aboard for this evening's game. South Union Township Sports Network coverage is brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Fernan, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband Cable, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. Again, I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupain. We'll be back with the first pitch after this message.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Many people unknowingly have chronic liver disease and discover it during routine blood testing. Possible causes include alcohol, hepatitis C, fatty liver, and iron overload. If left unchecked, this can lead to cirrhosis or severe liver scarring. Offer the latest testing and treatment for chronic liver disease. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Every person who's been injured, when they come in, has an expectation that their case is important, and it is to us. We take these cases very seriously.
So that experience that we have is unique also because we have experience in these communities, in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg, in these court systems.
You don't have to go to Pittsburgh to be represented by attorneys who don't know their way around your community.
Davis & Davis, attorneys at law.
Back here at the Beaner Field in Hopwood, it's time for the HARC Angels taking on the Clark Nightmares Youth Baseball here in Hutchinson and South Union Township. The Nightmares to bat first here in the top half of the first inning. Let's take a look at their lineup. Leading off and playing shortstop, number 1, Avian Moulter. Batting second and catching, number 66, Ethan Frazee. Batting third and playing third base, number 22, Mike Smitley. Brennan Varney's pitching in the cleanup spot. Jaden Wingrove playing left field. He's batting fifth. Elliot Knight, the second baseman, batting sixth. Jacob Lovis batting seventh and playing first base. Tristan Smith in right field batting eighth. And batting ninth in center field, Nate Smitley. Defensively for the HARC Angels, they have Braden Powowar in left, Cameron Culp in center, and Tyler Williams in right. Lucas Mathias playing third, Adam Thomas playing short, Casey Karwatsky playing second, and Carson Scott playing first. Carter Rosendale catching for the Angels here today, and on the mound, number 6, Gene Thorpe. And we're just about set to go. The Angels in the field as the pitcher Gene Thorpe looks off to his right. I think the Nightmares had a couple of late arrivals. They're now set to go with Avian Moulter in the batter's box. Couldn't ask for a better day weather-wise. Game time temperature 84 degrees under mostly sunny skies. And the first pitch, a swing and a miss there for Moulter, 0-1. As Gene Thorpe brings the heat. We do have some thunderstorms expected later on tonight, but they should not affect this game as Thorpe winds and fires again, and this ball is sent foul right in the fence in front of us. Count now 0-2. Now Thorpe will wind and fire the 0-2 here to Moulter. Comes back with a breaking ball on the punch-outs. So a good start for Thorpe and the HARC Angels here in the top half of the first inning. As Thorpe sends down Moulter. Now one away with Ethan Frazee at the plate. First pitch to Frazee. Fastball high and inside, 1-0. That bright yellow bat that Ethan Frazee has. Can't miss that. Nightmares in there. Dark grays trimmed in white. White stripe on the pants. Angels with the red shirts, white numbers, white pants, and the red stripe on the pants. Count now even at 1-1. Another fastball. This one popped foul. Look out. Going in the direction of the shaved ice truck out there. Count at 1-2. Has to be a popular spot here on a hot summer day. Now 1-2. Thorpe to Frazee. Pitch on the way. Another breaking ball and just staying alive. Nubbing it foul. There is Frazee. It's nice to see the local Little Leagues working together here and getting teams from outside of the HARC division to play some games down here. Certainly allows both teams to be more competitive throughout the course of the season as Frazee strikes out. 2 away here in the top half of the first, with Mike Smitley coming to the plate. Smitley crowding the plate a little bit. First pitch on the way. A little inside. 1-0. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupay. Nice to have you along with us for youth baseball here on the South Union Township Sports Network. 1-0, Thorpe to Smitley. A wind and fire. This one chopped foul. Evens up the count at 1-1. Of course, our broadcast available on Atlantic Broadband Channel 17, Armstrong Channel 61, and also on YouTube by searching South Union TV. All of our YouTube broadcasts also archived and available on demand for your viewing enjoyment. 1-1 on the way. Breaking ball misses low. Count now at 2-1. They certainly had a busy spring into summer season. Of course, the Laurel Highlands baseball team making the PIAA state playoffs. Certainly fun bringing you all of those games here on the South Union Township Sports Network, including the WPIL championship game the Mustangs participated in for the first time in school history. And the Uniontown Legion team off to a successful start to their season as well. 3-1 pitch out of the way, and therefore a strike now 3-2. Thorpe to Smitley. Didn't get much baseball in around Hopwood last week with rain in the area throughout the course of the week. The forecast much favorable this week as a ground ball sent foul here on the right side. Count remains full at 3-2 with a lot of makeup games on the docket. Expect a busy week of baseball here on Hopwood. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, top of the first inning. Scoreless game, Nightmares and Angels. 3-2 pitch, and that one a little one-hopper, and that'll be ball 4. So Mike Smitley drawing a 2-out walk, and the Nightmares have a base runner with Brennan Varney coming to the plate. Varney showing good size here for this Major League division, which is comprised of mostly 11 and 12-year-olds. First pitch here to Varney, big cut, swing and a miss, 0-1. Now Thorpe will wind and fire the 0-1, and therefore a strike just like that, 0-2. Thorpe to Varney. Now the 0-2 on the way, and this ball grounded here on the right side goes to Carson Scott, who will make the play 3 unassisted for the final out of the inning. So the Nightmares Strand Smitley will head to the bottom of the first scoreless. Nightmares and Angels here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920.
the area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. Call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Moving to the bottom of the first inning, the HARC Angels taking on the R.W. Clark Nightmares. Let's set the Angels batting lineup. Leading off and playing in left field, number 4, Braden Powowar. Batting second and catching, number 3, Carter Rosendale. Batting third and playing first base, number 1, Carson Scott. Gene Thorpe is pitching, batting fourth. We'll get to the rest of the Angels lineup here in just a moment as Brennan Varney gets set here with the first pitch to Braden Powowar. And Powowar going at chasing there, swing and a miss, counted 0-1. Casey Karwotsky batting fifth and playing second base. Adam Thomas batting sixth and playing shortstop. Tyler Williams batting seventh. He's in right field. Lucas Mathias batting eighth, playing third base as a line drive here. Through on the left side into left field and go all the way back to the wall. Rounding first on his way to second is Powowar. Relay coming in, and it's a double. A leadoff double here in the bottom of the first inning for Braden Powowar and the Angels. Now Carter Rosendale will come to the plate. Back to the rest of the Angels lineup. Lucas Mathias batting eighth and playing third base. Cameron Culp in center field batting ninth. And Braden Tanklovich, they call him Tank. He's the DH and batting 10th here today. First pitch missing there to Rosendale. Now Varney back on the mound. 1-0 on the way. Misses low again, count out 2-0. Jaden Wingrove in left for the Clark Nightmares. Nate Smitley in center, Tristan Smith in right. Mike Smitley playing third, Avian Moulter playing short, Elliott Knight playing second, and Jacob Lovis playing first. 1-0 pitch. Check that 2-0 pitch missing low, now 3-0 here. Varney to Rosendale. Ethan Frazee catching, mentioned Brendan Varney pitching for the Clark Nightmares. 3-0 pitch on the way. Misses high for ball 4. That'll give the Angels runners on first and second with nobody out here in the bottom half of the first inning, and Carson Scott coming to the plate. Nice opportunity here for the Angels to get things going here in the bottom half of the first inning. And Carson licking his chops a little bit here early on. Pitch missing low. Runners will advance. Powowar down to third. And Carter Rosendale into second. Carson's brother Caleb certainly had a great season for the Laurel Highlands baseball team. Had some key hits in the playoffs, and in fact picked up a win pitching here for the Uniontown Legion team last week. And here it's Carson with a 2 RBI shot into center field, as both Powawar and Rosendale score on the play. And the Angels taking a quick 2-0 lead. 2 RBIs for Carson Scott. Rosendale and Powawar scoring. Now Gene Thorpe at the plate. First pitch to Thorpe misses outside. No throw, and down to second goes Carson Scott. Now the 1-0 on the way. Pitch missed low and outside. Again, hops away there from Frazee, and down to third goes Carson Scott. Count now 2-0. Nightmares looking for an out here in the bottom of the first inning, already down 2-0. A 2-0 pitch on the way. Another line drive, and that ball is just foul on the right side. Good shot there from Gene Thorpe. Count now 2-1. I mentioned the chance of thunderstorms later on tonight. Had bright sunshine just about 10 minutes ago when this game started. Some clouds already starting to roll in. 2-1 pitch on the way. Just chopping and foul there is Thorpe. Evens up the count at 2-2. Varney now taking his time on the mound. 2-2 on the way. Just misses low and outside. We'll go full of 3-2. Scott down at third, not afraid to be aggressive out there for the HARC Angels. Now the payoff pitch, Varney to Thorpe, is low for ball 4. And Thorpe aboard, so the inning started with Braden Puawar's double to left. Carter Rosendale walked. 2 RBI single to center from Carson Scott. Now Gene Thorpe walking, and Casey Karwatsky, the 5th Angel to bat here in the bottom of the first inning, still with nobody out. And Varney with a pitch in there for a strike to Karwatsky. Runners now in the corners. Thorpe at first, Scott at third. The count 0-1 here to Karwatsky. Pitch misses high, evens up the count at 1-1, and down to second goes Gene Thorpe. So now 2 in scoring position here for the Angels. Varney's 1-1 pitch, and therefore a strike. Count out 1-2. If you're Varney, the Nightmares right now, you just want to throw some strikes. Ready, 2 walks issued here in the bottom of the first inning. 1-2 pitch here, misses low. Good block there from Ethan Frazee, the catcher. Evens up the count at 2-2. Now the 2-2 on the way. Just misses low. We'll go full again at 3-2. Now we're set, another payoff pitch on the way. Breaking ball. Misses for ball 4. So back-to-back walks issued here from Varney. That'll load up the bases here for Adam Thomas. Still nobody out. 5 straight Angels have reached base safely here in the bottom of the first inning. Adam Thomas, the starting shortstop for the Angels at the plate. Thomas, the top of the batter's box, choking up on the bat. First pitch misses low for ball 1. Scott almost comes halfway down the line between third and home. Big spot here for Thomas. Angels an opportunity to blow this game open early on. That pitch in there for a strike, evens things up at 1-1. Of course, the Nightmares defensively can get an out anywhere at any base with a force out. See what transpires here in the bottom of the first inning. 1-1 on the way. A little high, now 2-1. Another one missing low. Now we're 3-1. Varney to Thomas. 2 already across here for the Angels. Nobody out, bottom of the first inning. The 3-1 pitch. This is low for ball 4. It'll be an RBI walk for Adam Thomas. Run scored for Carson Scott. Now 3-0. Angels over the Nightmares. Base is still loaded. Nobody out, and Tyler Williams, the starting right fielder for the Angels, coming to the plate. Varney's first pitch to Williams. Just missed 1-0. Another one missing there from Varney. Count out 2-0. There's some joking in the Angels dugout that the whole team would get treated to a nice dinner if they scored 10 runs in the first inning. The way things are going now, that might happen. 3-0. Varney to Williams. A 3-0 pitch. Misses for ball 4. Another RBI walk issued here by Varney as Thorpe scores on the play. Now 4-0. Angels over the Nightmares, and Lucas Mathias will be the 8th Angel to bat here in the bottom of the first inning. He'll swing at the first pitch. Foul tipped it. Counted 0-1. Busy night here in Hopwood. The Uniontown Legion team also scheduled to play a doubleheader behind us. They got a late start to their season with the Laurel Highlands High School team having that deep run into the state playoffs. They have a lot of doubleheaders here the rest of the way. That last pitch fouled off. Now an 0-2 count. Varney to Mathias. Nightmares is looking for an out. That pitch in there for strike 3. And they get it. Nice strikeout there from Varney. Way to bounce back, Brennan. After a tough inning, recording an out there, getting Mathias with a backwards K. Now Cameron Culp coming to the plate. Culp, the 9th HARC Angel to bat here in the bottom of the first inning, takes the first pitch high for ball 1. 4-0 already. Angels over the Clark Nightmares. Bases loaded, 1 out. 1-0 here to Culp. And this one, a hard hit ball gets through here on the left side. Karwatsky scores on the play. Angels going station to station. Quick relay coming in. Another RBI single to left now for Cameron Culp. Casey Karwatsky scores on the play, and it's 5-0. Angels over the Nightmares. And unlike the minor league division where they have a 5-run per inning rule, that rule does not exist here in the major league division. And now Braden Tanklovich at the plate takes the first pitch low for ball 1. Tank, the 10th Angel to bat here in the bottom of the first inning with 5 runs already across. Angels batting 10 here today. Clark Nightmares batting 9. Braden Powowar led off the inning with a double to left field in the on-deck circle. Tank now high up in the batter's box. Take that pitch low as the count now moves to 2-0. Now Varney's 2-0 here to Tanklovich. This is outside. Count now 3-0. You've Adam Thomas down at third, Tyler Williams at second, and Cameron Culp on first. 3-0 pitch outside for ball 4. So an RBI walk for Braden Tanklovich. Scores Adam Thomas on the play. And now for the second time this inning, Braden Powowar at the plate. Again, Powowar led off the inning with a double to left field. The Clark coaching staff was asking if there was a rule where the inning would end due to the fact that you've had 5 runs scored and 10 men come to the plate. But the answer is no. Need those 3 defensive outs. Nightmares only have 1 so far. Actually have 6 runs across now in the inning. And this ball hit high in the air into center field, moving over and making the grab, Nate Smitley. Good job out there, Nate. And the second out recorded. Here in the bottom of the first inning, Puoar, a nice shot and a better catch from Nate Smitley out in center field. Now 2 outs. And Carter Rosendale at the plate. Rosendale walked and scored a run earlier on this inning. Takes the first pitch here low for ball 1. Now one missing high, count out 2-0. Now the 2-0 here to Rosendale. Big cut from Carter, swing and a miss. Count out 2-1. Comes back with a breaking ball, and Rosendale, another shot to center field. This one's going to go over the head of Nate Smitley all the way back to the wall. 2 runs already across. Rosendale into second with a stand-up double. And now they're going to get another run across here as Tanklovich will score on the play. So it's a 3 RBI double for Carter Rosendale. That'll make it 9-0. Angels over the Nightmares, as Williams, Culp, and Tanklovich scored on the play. And this one popped up here by Carson Scott on the right side in foul territory. And the ball will go foul. And they counted 0-1. And Scott, who batted right-handed the first time he was up this inning, now batting left-handed here against Varney. We'll take that one inside. Evens up the count at 1-1. And certainly experiment a little bit out there when you have 9 runs already across here in the inning. And Scott popping this one up. Could be trouble in a shallow center field, and charging, but able to make the play there is Smitley. That's the well-placed hit there from Scott. Picks up another RBI. Driving in Rosendale. Looks like those kids are eating for nothing, Jerry. 10 runs here in the bottom of the first inning. Now Scott down to second. Gene Thorpe is the 14th Angel to bat. Here in the bottom of the first inning, he walked and scored a run first time up. He'll swing here and nub it on the first base side, and able to make the play. It was close. Jacob Lovis unable to pull it down. Nice effort, though, from Jake. Now that uniform a little dirty. A little extra laundry will need to be done at home tonight. Next pitch here to Thorpe. Hard ground ball. This time making the play. 3 unassisted Lovis to end the inning. But the Angels get 10 here in the bottom of the first. We'll move to the top of the second in just a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Colon cancer is the second leading cause of cancer deaths. Signs include abdominal pain and rectal bleeding. Colon cancer develops from a degenerating benign growth or polyp. Doctors performing colonoscopy are able to remove precancerous polyps, thus preventing colon cancer. This saves lives, and the American Cancer Society now recommends that everyone have a colonoscopy every 10 years, beginning at age 50. Offer the latest diagnostic testing. SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Important for people to know that we represent injured people to the best of our ability, and we've been successful doing that. And I don't say that to have people come to see us because we have been successful. I say that because it's true, and it's important.
Another important aspect is the experience that we have is local experience in the court system in Uniontown, in Washington, in Waynesburg.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
Back here for the top of the second inning, the HARC Angels leading the Clark Nightmares by a score of 10-0. The Nightmares with Jaden Wingrove, Elliott Knight, and Jacob Lovis due up here on the top of the second inning. Gene Thorpe just issued the solo walk to Mike Smitley back in the first inning. Finishes up his warm-up tosses. The Angels certainly loose after plating 10 in the bottom of the first. Now Jaden Wingrove set to go. He'll take the first pitch for a strike, 0-1.
All right, Jaden, let's go now. You saw it.
Wingrove getting the start today in left field for the Nightmares. 0-1 on the way. Misses low, evens up the count at 1-1. Fastball misses low. 2-1 now. Gene Thorpe to Jaden Wingrove. Another fastball missing low. Count now 3-1. Deep breath there from Thorpe. 3-1 pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. Might have been ball 4. Now they count full of 3-2. Payoff pitch on the way. And there for strike 3. Third strikeout of the game for Gene Thorpe, sending down Jaden Wingrove. Now 1 out here in the top of the second inning. And Elliott Knight coming to the plate. First pitch to Knight, swing and a miss. Count at 0-1. Another fastball there from Thorpe. Count now at 0-2. Payoff pitch, swing and a miss, strike 3. Thorpe showing good form here early on. 4 strikeouts already, 2 up, 2 down here in the top of the second inning. Jacob Lovis, who had that nice stop at first base to end the bottom half of the first inning. At the plate, first pitch here to Lovis, fouled off. Had a couple in our direction so far this evening. Count at 0-1. The 0-1 pitch, taking a little bit off that one is Thorpe. Pitch misses low and outside, evens up the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1 on the way. Back with the heat there as Thorpe misses low. Count moves to 2-1. And this one fouled off. Well hit ball there from Lovis in foul territory and actually hit the pavilion over by the high school field. Got out 2-2. And 2-2 pitch in there for strike three. So Thorpe strikes out the side, setting down Wingrove, Knight, and Lovis. 10-0. HARC Angels over the R.W. Clark Nightmares as we go to the bottom of the second here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Autograph it, Rich.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920. The area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. Call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
Back here in Hopwood, moving to the bottom of the second inning, the Angels with Casey Karwatsky, Adam Thomas, and Tyler Williams due up. Angels played at 10 in the bottom of the first inning, only 10-0, sending 14 players to the plate. Brennan Varney still on the hill here for the Clark Nightmares. And Casey Karwatsky, who walked and scored a run first time up. Lead off this bottom of the second inning. First pitch from Varney. And swinging at the first pitch, grounding it there to third. Unable to make the play there is Smitley. Now heading down to second is Karwatsky. And Casey into second. No problem there. Now Adam Thomas coming to the plate. First pitch to Adam. This is low for ball one. This ball chopped back to Varney. Throws it over to first, but over the head of Jacob Lovis. Now Karwatsky will score on the play. The Angels' lead now extended to 11-0 over the Clark Nightmares. Tyler Williams now at the plate. Takes the first pitch low for ball one. There is a 15-run rule in effect after 3 innings. And actually, if the Angels would play 4 more runs here in the 2nd inning and go up 15-0, the Clark Nightmares would have an opportunity at the plate in the top of the 3rd. And if the deficit would be at 15 runs or greater, it would actually end after 2.5. Angels will not have to bat in the bottom half of the 3rd inning. Adam Thomas now down at second. And popping this one up here on the left side could be trouble. Charging from left field. Not unable to make the grab. There is Jaden Wingrove. Down to third goes Thomas. That was a tough play for Wingrove out and left. We have Williams a hit. Now Lucas Mathias at the plate. Runners on the corners. One already across here in the bottom of the 2nd inning. And lead at 11-0 for the HARC Angels over the R.W. Clark Nightmares. Big cut there. Swing and a miss from Mathias. This one sent foul. Boy, things have darkened up here in the sky in a hurry. And Hopwood, I mentioned some storms moving in. Might be a good thing. The score's where it's at this juncture of the game, with some possible rain expected later on tonight. And this ball popped up here on the right side, and it gets past Elliott Knight. That was a tough play for Knight, trying to reach back and get that one deep in the infield. That'll score Adam Thomas. Lead now up to 12-0. The HARC Angels over the Clark Nightmares, and now Lucas Mathias at the plate. Mathias taking the first pitch for a strike, 0-1. Now the 0-1, hard ground ball here to short. Getting the force outs is Avian Moulter. Moulter retiring Tyler Williams. Goes as a fielder's choice, 6 unassisted. Runners now in the corners here, and an important out recorded. Score 12-0. Cameron Culp now at the plate, counted 0-1. Culp an RBI single to left first time up. Takes one low there to even up the count at 1-1. Swing and a miss, big cut there. That's actually Braden Tankolovich. Have we missed somebody going through the lineup? That one chopped on the left side, gets past the third baseman into left field. Williams scores on the play. Now 13-0. The top of the order now, and Braden Puowar. And actually have Mathias down at third. It was Culp that grounded in the fielder's choice. And Tankolovich at first, and this ball popped up, going in Knight's direction, and it'll hang on for the second out of the inning. Now Carter Rosendale at the plate. (13-0) the score. HARC Angels over the Clark Nightmares. Ready, the third at-bat of the game for Rosendale. He'll swing at the first pitch here and swing and miss. 0-1. Rosendale walked and scored a run first time up. Had that 3 RBI double during his second at-bat in the first inning. And plated a run. Not only plated 3 runs, but scored a run during that at-bat as well. He was driven in by Carson Scott. Varney trying to finish off Rosendale here to end the inning. Swing and a miss. 2 strikes now on Carter Rosendale. They can drive in Matthias and Tankolovich. Get the lead to 15-0. Fouls off a pitch there on the left side. The Nightmares will have Tristan Smith, Nate Smitley, and Avian Moulter due up in the top half of the third. 2-strike pitch is low to Rosendale. And Varney winds and fires again. Rosendale, a little nubber. Blocking it down there is Moulter, but he has no play. Matthias scores on the play. 4th RBI now for Rosendale. Now the infield single. Now Carson Scott at the plate. And Carson hits this one high in the air, deep to right center field. And it goes all the way back to the fence. Scott could end up possibly getting an inside the park home run. They're going to send him home. And Carson Scott an inside the park home run. And the Angels add to their tally. Scott hitting that one deep to right center field. Let's add all these up here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 runs scored here in the inning. It's 17-0 now. Angels over the Nightmares. And Gene Thorpe will be the 10th Angel to bat in this half inning. And Thorpe with a line drive to right goes over the head of Tristan Smith. And all the way back to the wall again. Rounding second, on his way to third there is Thorpe. The throw's going to come home. It'll be a triple for Gene Thorpe. And for the second time in this game now, the Angels will bat around. They've batted 10 here today. Casey Karwotsky led off the inning. Got on via an error. Now he'll bat again here for the Angels. Karwotsky scoring 2 runs, walked back in the first inning. This is second at bat of the second inning. Takes a pitch there for a strike. Nubs this one here on the left side. Goes to the third baseman, Smitley. Can't make the play there. And Karwotsky driving in Gene Thorpe. Now 18-0. Angels over the Nightmares. I think we have an injury here to Smitley. I want to make sure he's all right. They actually might have made a change there. That jersey says Ewing 13. Unless he's wearing somebody else's jersey, because Ewing wasn't even in my lineup. Now Adam Thomas at the plate. Thomas walked and actually picked up an RBI walk first time up. Got on via an error and scored a run earlier on this inning. They do have 2 outs here in the inning. I think the umpire's trying to get this one finished as quickly as possible as well. There's a swing and a miss, strike 3. So Varney strikes out Thomas. To end the inning, the Angels had another 8 runs to their tally. 18-0 now. Angels over the Nightmares, head to the top of the third here in the South Union Township Sports Network.
At what point did everything change? When did service get taken out of service industries? It's too bad, because people are busy these days. At life, at work, at play. When it comes to your hard-earned money, you want service. Real service. From a person you know and a face you trust. At a bank where changing with the times doesn't mean leaving people behind. We're proud to be a part of your community. We're United Bank, at your service.
Southwestern Endoscopy Center is a state-licensed and Medicare-certified facility and emphasizes privacy, comfort, caring, and safety for colonoscopies and upper GI endoscopies. Painless procedures are done with twilight sedation given by a board-certified anesthesiologist. The center accepts most insurance plans and is staffed by Doctors Ruthhart, Calabrese, Stokes, SWGI, specialists in digestive health.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
If you're injured in an accident, after you address the medical problems, you're going to be faced with numerous questions concerning who's going to pay your medical bills, your property damage, the wages that you might be losing if you can't go to work. These are things that you need counsel for.
That your income is protected, that your bills are paid, that your family's taken care of. We've been doing this since 1976. We've helped injured people. We can help you.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
As we come back to Hopwood, moving to the top of the third inning. It's an 18-0 lead for the HARC Angels over the Clark Nightmares, which means the Nightmares must score 4 runs here in the top of the third inning if they want to extend this game. Number of defensive changes here for the Angels, including a new pitcher in Adam Thomas. Casey Karwatsky moving over and playing short. Cameron Culp now playing second. Gene Thorpe playing first. A number of other defensive changes as well for the Angels. Looks like Braden Puowar still in the left. Carson Scott might be in center field right now. Yes, that's Carson in center. Trying to get a view of who's in right. Nonetheless, an 18-run cushion, an opportunity to move some players around. Give Thomas an inning of pitching here for the Angels. The Angels have some other action later on in the week. Able to save their pitching here today. At the plate for the Clark Nightmares, Tristan Smith takes the first pitch for ball 1. 1-0. Smith sends it foul on the right side. Evens up the count at 1-1. This one sent right back at Thomas. Makes the throw over to first to Gene Thorpe. Smith retired 1-3 for the first outs of this top half of the third inning. And the Nightmares down to their final 2 outs. Nate Smitley now coming to the plate. First plate appearance of the game for Smitley. He'll take the first pitch for a strike, 0-1. And Thomas looking very comfortable on the mound here for the Angels. That one sent foul. 0-2 now. Thomas to Nate Smitley. Navy and Moulter on the top of the order due up next. 0-2. Swing and a miss, strike 3. First strikeout of the game for Thomas, and the 6th for Angels pitchers today. Now the Nightmares down to their final out. Actually looks like this is going to be a an added player here to their lineup. That's not Moulter. He led off the game. And Dean, number 8. Don't have a first name on Mr. Dean. Or maybe a last name on Mr. Dean we're missing. Not sure if Dean's his first name or his last name. Nonetheless, he's at the plate. Has 2 strikes on him. Now Thomas, an opportunity to end it. Swing, get a miss, strike 3, that'll do it. 18-0, your final score. Angels defeating the Clark Nightmares. We're back to tell you all about it right after this on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Turn to the experts. Fayette Furnace Company Incorporated, serving the Tri-County area since 1920. The area's oldest and most reliable heating and cooling contractor, specializing in Carrier equipment. Employee owned and operated, choosing Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier not only gives you over 200 years of experience, but gives you the experts to help you solve your home's comfort needs. And call Fayette Furnace Company and Carrier to solve your home comfort needs today. Call 724-438-5400 or look up Fayette Furnace Company on the web at FayetteFurnaceCompany.com. Turn to the experts, almost 100 years of serving the Tri-County area. For more information, call Mike at 724-438-5400. That's 724-438-5400 for Fayette Furnace Company.
Creditors calling you day and night? Your debt overwhelms you? Although you may feel that you're in a hopeless situation, Zebley, Mahalev & White can help. We're a full-service local bankruptcy firm that knows what a difficult time this is and what to do to help you get a fresh start. Call Zebley, Mahalev & White today for a free consultation. Your hometown bankruptcy firm. Call us today.
Don't borrow more money until you talk to Zebley, Mahalev & White.
As we come back, and as you can see, we stand corrected. We got some clarification. The 15-run rule in effect after 4 innings, not after 3. So we're still playing baseball here at 18-0 in the bottom of the 3rd inning with Tyler Williams at the plate and Mike Smitley pitching. That pitch inside to Williams, count at 1-0. Mike Smitley coming on in relief of Brennan Varney. I believe Varney's out of the game for now. Don't see him out there for the Clark Nightmares. Swing and a miss there from Williams. And again, as you can see as well, dark skies now overhead. Some rain moving in. The Angels would like to finish this one off as quickly as possible. Now 2 strikes here on Tyler Williams. And it's 18-0. HARC Angels over the Clark Nightmares. Brian Morozak alongside Jerry Dupay. 2-strike pitch to Williams. This is outside. Evens up the count now at 2-2. So the Clark Nightmares will still have an opportunity to bat in the top half of the 4th. Another one nub foul there from Williams. We think it's going to be Moulter, Frazee, and Smitley. They added Dean to the number 10 position in their lineup. Not sure if there's any more to bat out there or not for the Clark Nightmares. Another 2-2. Misses low. Now we're full 3-2. Now the payoff pitch. And there for strike 3. At the knees, Williams goes down and one out here in the bottom half of the third with now Lucas Mathias coming to the plate. Mathias 1 for 2 today. Struck out back in the first inning. Singled and scored a run in the second inning. Smitley's first pitch here to Mathias. Swing and a miss, strike one. I think the coaches and the umpires right now have their eyes on the weather. This one popped up. Moulter backing up, and he'll make the grab for the second out of the inning. Good job there, Avian Moulter. Shortstop for the Clark Nightmares. 2 up, 2 down, and now Cameron Culp coming to the plate. Culp, RBI single, scored a run first time up. Grounded into a fielder's choice back in the second inning. This is his third plate appearance of the game. He'll swing at the first pitch here and pop it up. Again goes in Moulter's direction. Same team there. You had Wingrove, I think, charging in there. That was Ewing from left. And the ball drops in and Culp aboard.
Straight up in the air.
Now Braden Tankolovich at the plate. He'll take the first pitch for a strike. Culp on second. And Smitley's 0-1 pitch here to Tankolovich. This is low, evens up the count at 1-1. Now the 1-1, Smitley to Tankolovich. And there for strike two. Good news so far. Haven't seen any lightning or heard any rumbles of thunder. That's pretty good for someone like me who's sitting on a hot tin roof here today. Now the 1-2 on the way. And there for strike three. And that'll do it for the bottom of the third inning. So now the Nightmares down to their final 3 outs. And we come back 18-0. HARC Angels over the Clark Nightmares here on the South Union Township Sports Network. As we come back to Hopwood, 18-0, HARC Angels over the Clark Nightmares. Clark Nightmares now down to their final 3 outs, and a new battery here for the Angels. Braden Puowar now pitching and Cameron Culp catching. I asked Cameron if he's ever caught before. He said no. Well, now's the time to learn. Let's see who we got here for the Clark Nightmares. That's Ewing leading off the inning and fouling it off here on the left side. So the Nightmares, who thought they only had 9 to bat, actually batting 11 at least here today. And count 0-1 here to Ewing from Braden Puowar. That one hits Ewing, and Ewing goes down. That hurt. Never good to see. Now Ewing being attended to. With Ewing down, let's take a quick timeout here on the South Union Township Sports Network. Back here in Hopwood, Ewing making his way into the dugout. We'll probably have a pinch runner here. As the Nightmares have a base runner here in the top of the 4th inning. Looks like they're batting 12 here today, at least. Let's see who's behind Ewing here in the lineup. They're going to jog out a runner. I think it'll be Dean out to run. Now Dean over at first. That one hopping away there from the catcher, Culp. And Dean heads down to second. Now Dean's going to try to head to third. That ball getting away there from Casey Karwanski. And Dean now down at third. He's not afraid to run. And it's 18-0. The Nightmares want to extend this game. They'll need to get 4 across here in the inning. And a swing and a miss there at the plate. Trying to catch a name on who's at the plate right now for the Nightmares. We're only given 9 names here today. Might be Ballou. Cameron Ballou at the plate. 2-1 now. Puowar to Ballou. That one inside. Count out 3-1. That's strike 2. Now we're full 3-2. Puowar to Ballou. Swing and a miss, strike 3. It's our first down to the top of the 4th inning. Now Avey and Moulter, top of the order, due up again. Moulter struck out looking, facing Gene Thorpe back in the 1st inning. First pitch swinging here, line drive to short, and a nice catch made there by the Angels number 9, Casey Karwanski. Now 2 outs here in the inning. Ethan Frazee at the plate. Frazee was another strikeout victim of Thorpe first time up. That one hops away. Here's Dean coming to the plate and threw it back to the pitcher. That allowed Dean to score on the play. He missed home first time across. Now he's safe, and the Clark Nightmares have their first run of the game. I don't think Culp was expecting Dean to come home. The Nightmares have a run. Swing and a miss there from Frazee. Puowar missing there to Frazee. Count at 2-1. On low and outside, now 3-1. Grounded here. Over to Karwanski. Throw over to first. Not in time to Gene Thorpe. Infield single for Ethan Frazee. The Nightmares have another base runner with a Mike Smitley now coming to the plate. First pitch here to Mike Smitley. Missed for ball 1. Now the 1-0. Missed inside. Frazee going. Throw down to second. That one goes into center field. Frazee now down to third. Relay coming in. The Nightmares going to score another run. It's 18-2. So the Nightmares getting some runs here in the top half of the 4th. Got out 2-0 here to Smitley. Pitch misses low and outside, now 3-0. Swing and a miss. Got out 3-1. And 2 outs here in the inning. This ball grounded, just foul here on the right side. Now the Angels will strike away. And that's ball 4 on the payoff pitch. And Mike Smitley aboard. Now Brennan Varney coming to the plate. First pitch here to Varney. First pitch swinging goes right back to Pawawar. Turns and throws it off to Gene Thorpe, and that will do it. Your final score 18-2. The Angels over the Clark Nightmares. Are back to tell you all about it in just a moment here on the South Union Township Sports Network.
Davis and Davis, helping the injured.
In any endeavor, experience is probably the most important factor, but it's got to be the right kind of experience. Experience in the community where the case is tried, where the jurors live, where the judges work. We've been doing this since 1976 at Davis and Davis. That's a long time.
Davis and Davis, attorneys at law.
The HARC Angels, an 18-2 win over the R.W. Clark Nightmares. The Angels scoring 10 runs in the bottom of the first, adding another 8 in the bottom half of the second inning. The Clark Nightmares getting 2 back in the top of the fourth. This game being called due to the 15-run rule after 3.5 innings. 18-2, your final score. HARC Angels over the Clark Nightmares. This evening's game was brought to you as a joint cooperative venture featuring Township Supervisors Bob Schiffbauer, Rick Vernon, and Jason Scott, Atlantic Broadband, Armstrong Cable, and our friends at CUTV, including Gary Smith. Again, I'm Brian Morozak with Jerry Dupay. This has been a South Union Township Sports Network presentation.